Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and their in-state rivals from Little Rock, the Arkansas Travelers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Oh, this is a team that just knocks the walls down. They lead the league in doubles already, and you keep producing those extra base hits, you're going to produce a lot of wins.
Zach Ameziga strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arkansas, second baseman, Zach Ameziga.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure on you to continue to get those base hits. We'll see how long you can keep doing it.
Standing in now, Raul Mondesi pitches a called strike. The throw, short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out. Douglas Beltre will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the Arkansas defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about that guy hitting second right now. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Jackie Cornejo, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Bobby Adams comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Arkansas, center fielder, Bobby Adams.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And he's retired, 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball,
that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Naturals align themselves on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Robert Fry gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Oil Can Dale will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Zach Underwood.
Zach Underwood will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Fry giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Left fielder,
Alfredo Guevara will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Gabe Callison.
Gabe Callison.
As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Adams is right there, 1 down. Jason Watson will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Zach Amezaga will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning. Julio Estrada strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Julio Estrada.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. To short. To his left, Mondesi, and reined in, one away.
Batting fifth.
Carmen Alfonso will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting sixth. The shortstop.
Michael Ratino digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Raul Mondesi is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Douglas Beltre, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Grimsley is right there. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Number 57.
Number 57 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the stands. He got it. Leo Barrios will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. Well, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Into the box, Curtis Weir, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. Smoke toward the hole. Amezaga scoops it up, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Kevin Grimsley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Bobby Adams will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Mark Sams stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy,
that threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back. Oil Can Dale is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Oil Can Dale.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Zach Underwood. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Barrios looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
you just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Now batting.
In now, Alfredo Guevara.
Alfredo Guevara.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting. Center
Now
fielder,
at the plate, Gabe Callison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there. Zach Ameziga gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he's safe.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Raul Mondesi will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Robert Fry is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Julio Estrada.
Standing in now, Julio Estrada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Huh. He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Alfonso.
Carmen Alfonso stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go. Douglas Beltre will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Steve Castillo is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Third baseman number
Stepping
3.
in now, Oil Can Dale. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Adams is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Underwood. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat, just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Into the box now, Alfredo Guevara. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Gabe Callison will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Adams. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Michael Ratino will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break, because they're not even needed out there now.
Into the box, Leo Barrios. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Curtis Weir.
In now, Curtis Weir. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Corey Myers will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jason Watson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Catcher, Jason Watson.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Fry going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Zach Amezaga, and oh, look out, up and in and nearly took his head off. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Adams ranging back, and this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
But as a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Stepping in now, Raul Mondesi, pushed to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Into the box, Douglas Beltre. Pitch inside, the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
This is one of those situations where those unwritten rules of baseball come into play. You've got a big lead, it's late in the ball game. This is where you really need to put the brakes on the running game.
And he's set down, 1 away. Number 57 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Lifted the other way to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, that's what he's done well all season, and that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Zach Underwood. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Now batting,
Alfredo Guevara will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
The center fielder, number 1.
Into the box now, Gabe Callison. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate again, Jason Watson, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away.
Well, once was maybe understandable, but this is twice now that they've stolen second with the big lead. And they're going to need to put the brakes on this running game pretty darn soon, though, or things could get out of hand.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Barrios coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Kevin Grimsley will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 8.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Standing in now, Bobby Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And he'll step off and try again. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Guevara is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Mark Sams will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Shane Rodriguez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adams is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the seventh.
Shortstop.
Raul Mondesi steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Number 57 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
Oh, he's been such a big factor for his guys in this one, and he's got a chance to do some more damage right here in his 5th at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in, Oil Can Dale, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Robert Fry stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Left fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Ameziga over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Julio Estrada will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Carmen Alfonso ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Michael Rotino ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Grounded to short. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 16-0. Bo Engel will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. high and deep to left center field. Adams racing back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Center
Gabe
fielder.
Callison.
Gabe Callison.
Looped out towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Jason Watson
Jason
digs in with
Watson.
1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
In now, Zach Ameziga as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Fry will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter,
Raul
number 2.
Mondesi steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
Douglas Beltre stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Alfonso is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Naturals lead it 17-0. Leo Barrios will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guevara has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Now batting.
Into the box
Third
now,
baseman.
Curtis Weir.
Curtis
He'll look to bounce
Weir.
back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
The batter, number 15.
First
baseman,
offering on its way.
Kevin Grimsley.
Kevin Grimsley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Bobby Adams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Devin Burdett will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Bobby Adams will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And that fastball, it's not coming in real hard.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 17-0. Johnny Cortez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 57 steps in now. Sinking line drive out to right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Into the box, Oil Can Dale, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Zach Underwood steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. And it might not be over yet.
Alfredo Guevara will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Runners back. Standing in now, Gabe Callison. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Jason Watson, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the dogs, man.
Zach Amezaga steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, that's a real good swing right there. I think that was a cut fastball because you're going to see it working back toward the left-handed hitter. He does the right thing by not trying to pull this ball. It just hits it hard the other way. That's what you're supposed to do.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Into the box now, Douglas Beltre, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Maury McGinnis will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. A pause and the 0-2. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Ken Singleton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Mark Sams will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Still 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And he'll step off and try and reset. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, Catcher,
Julio
Julio
Estrada will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Naturals win this one 21.